This is my ballistic morning routine. My name is Joseph Darling, and this is the Men of High Value channel. Let's discuss this. Your morning routine does not start in the morning. It starts in the evening, long before the morning arrives. You need to think about the evening as before the sun goes down. Just like you should be up before the sun goes up, you should be down before the sun goes down, okay? Which means what I do, and I highly recommend that everyone else does this too because it functions very nicely for me, is that you prepare and wind down for sleep around 6:30, 7 p.m. At 7:30, lights out for me, and I am asleep, gone, okay? No one wakes me up after that time. I have 3 kids. What do? Do they go to bed at the same time as me? No, they stay up until 10:30, and I wake up when they go to sleep, but I don't mind that at all. I'd rather me go to sleep early, and then at the time when they're supposed to go to sleep, I help to put them to bed. It takes me 5 minutes, boom, I'm in La La Land again, and now I'm sleeping for another 5 hours until 3:30. This is the time. I've never woken up this early in my life, but oh my Lord, has this changed everything for me. And I highly recommend that you make those changes in your life as well, because no one is awake at that time. You become one of the very few who actually apply that principle of going to bed at 7:30 and wake up at 3:30. Who does that? Exactly. The more you live like others won't, the more you can live in the future like others won't and can't, right? And I want you to be able to get to that point. So 3:30, I wake up. What do? Well, I'll take my time, my precious time, and then 4 a.m., I start doing my DMs. My DMs basically means that I'm helping out people, I'm solving people's problems, and promoting my product, which is becoming a client of the Men of High Value community and the amazing app that we've got going as well. And I highly recommend that you DM me on Instagram and we'll have a conversation to help you out. But this is what I do from 4 to 6:30 in the morning, my time, right? At this moment in time, oh my goodness, am I ready for what I've got at 6:30? I grab my basketball and I go outside towards the park, and I've got 2 posts. So basically, one park here, and then 200 meters further away, I've got another park, and then 100 meters away, so 500 meters in total, I've got a basketball court right next to the highway so that the apartment buildings next to it won't hear that I'm playing basketball. And it's freaking awesome. And it's working during the summer. It'll be interesting to do what happens during the winter, but this is what I'm doing right now in my current circumstance. Going back to my 4 to 6:30 hours, every 20 people that I contact, I do 20 push-ups, and I do 20 sit-ups, and I do 20 squats. That's what I do. Is it something that I'm consistent at right now? Not quite, okay? But it's getting there. Every single day, I'm keep improving my morning routine. I keep improving it. And then, once I go now towards the park, those 2 parks that I just mentioned, what I do is pull-ups and chin-ups. And what I'm doing currently right now, I started with 5-5 of pull-ups and then chin-ups, and then going to the next post of doing 5-5 pull-ups, chin-ups, and then going to the basketball court and doing 10 threes. That's what I started with at the beginning of this month. But now, bro, I've gotten to 6-6, 6-6, and then on my way home from basketball, I do 6-7, 6-7, and I've achieved 50 pull-ups / chin-ups before it's even been 7 o'clock in the morning. In addition to my basketball, which is extremely therapeutic for me, where I end up hitting 25 threes before, again, 7 a.m. has even happened. I get back home, and now my wife is there making me breakfast for me. Sometimes she hasn't done that, which means I got to do it myself, but I don't mind. It's an amazing morning routine for me to have. Basketball is extremely therapeutic for me. I love the build that I'm beginning to get from those pull-ups. Man, it's a freaking awesome exercise, which I highly recommend for everyone. And this is revolutionizing my life as we speak. Now, when I get home, guess what? My kids aren't awake yet. So I still have time to actually do what I need to get done. So I end up having a few Google meetings, which I guess people call Zoom meetings, basically helping people to get on board with the Men of High Value channel or having client sessions. And then I do more direct messages on Instagram. And this is what my day goes until approximately 11:30. That is my morning routine. And I've basically prepared for my 80-hour work week. And it's 11:30 now. And I've pretty much worked for 7-8 hours. It's a little bit less than that. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've basically crushed my day before people even wake up. Like, could you imagine those guys that actually go to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock? Like, I've crushed them completely. And I feel more effective, and I'm progressing in every single category of life. This is my ballistic morning routine. I hope that you got a lot out of it. I find this to be the optimal morning routine. If you have another sport that you like to do that you find therapeutic for yourself, I highly recommend it. And as a result, you'll be able to feel fantastic throughout the day because you know that you've achieved everything that you wanted to do in the morning, and you don't have to stress the rest of the day. You can enjoy the time with your family if you got one, or you can simply chill or continue to work on your projects until sundown, or at least until 6 p.m. when it's time to wind down. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I absolutely love sharing this stuff with you. Make sure you comment down below or send me a DM on Instagram asking your question, and I will try to cover it in one of the next few videos. I'll see you guys next time.